should have told me that your grandmother didn't give you that bear, Jimmy. Well, it didn't hurt to try incinerating. Jimmy doesn't want to leave without his mother. Jimmy wonders if he can learn magic here. That contraption outside? Yes, that was an unfortunate circumstance. Came with a rather large man. Found him laying in the grass next to the contraption, covered in green goo. Tried to get him to take a shower, but just kept laying there until it rained. I felt so sorry for him that I dragged him inside. Turned out to be the biggest mistake of all. He ate all my food and never helped out around the house. Yet he was so pitiful that I was the one who felt guilty, like I wasn't doing enough. He'd just lay around the house all day and night. Actually, now that I think about it, he spent most of the time in the same position as the fair maiden. You would think I would have had less patience with her because of my experiences with that ungrateful ogre, but there's something enchanting about her. I may have fallen for her in spite of my old age. Excuse me. The lady speaks. What a beautiful voice. Where is that man now? That guy? He's unimportant. I sent him south to Kingland. Now that you're up, my angel, perhaps we could finally get to know one another. I'm a married woman, Mr. Mulgren. Your glasses are cute. Jimmy, I'm very disappointed in you. Very, very disappointed. But I forgive you because I love you. You still need to make it up to me, but I forgive you. Now let's go find your uncle. Something tells me that Lars is not very proficient with magic, so I'm gonna stay in this form. King's March. And the clubhouse is way over there. Lars! Hey, sis. Hey, Jimbo. Been a while, huh? It's so good to see you. But why are you wearing a dress? I don't know. Some weird blocking eyes put it on me and told me to sit here. Figured the spot's as good as any. Look, folks, it's Charizard. He's in this game. Oh my. Well, it's good catching up, Lars. Welcome to Aurora Temple. Long ago, the cleric Aurora was one of the 4 heroes who defeated Dark Demon. This was the second temple built by the king out of gratitude. It is said that Aurora was so well liked that her loyal retainers would flock to protect her whenever evil appeared. So this is probably an optional dungeon. Bridge is out. So real quick, those two enemies, I'll show them in there, but I stopped the recording. They each have a piece of equipment for you to steal, like a special item type thing for you to steal. So one of them was part of the gross set, it was the pile of goo, and the other one was something else. Might have been part of the weird set, I'm not sure. But yeah, these fights really, really suck. I don't know if there's a way I can heal reliably. Otherwise, I would try to farm the things right here and now. Yeah, I can't really afford a suicide right now because I'm carrying a lot of cash on me. Was there a way to heal here? She said my glasses were cute. Kind of hoping there's a bank and stuff here. Welcome to Kingland. This land is ruled by the king. Well, the Chancellor's been running things since the king's daughters were taken. I remember that the four heroes didn't actually kill Dark Demon. Instead, they sealed him at the bottom of a dark dungeon. That might as well count. That place is 100 floors deep. Nobody's crazy enough to go there. That's the secret dungeon of the game. Did you know Aurora used to be one of the four heroes that defeated Dark Demon? She even has a temple in Northern Kingsmarch. Plus, she's a great singer and runs this place all by herself. Is there nothing she can't do? I saw the dragon flying towards Western King's March. It's probably going to Castle Dragon, but I guess I've got a killer intuition about these things. Adventurers gather in Aurora's pub, but no one here is brave enough to rescue the king's three daughters from the dragon. They say that long ago, Castle Dragon was the old capital, but the dragon took it over and roosted there. Who knows why it's decided to terrorize the kingdom lately. Aren't you a cutie? It's been a long time since I've seen a boy with eyes like that. Yes, you look a lot like him. I'd love to sing some songs about the past, but the Chancellor's outlawed music. You know how he is. This is preposterous. I'll have you know that I'm a close personal friend of Mr. Grouse. I'm sorry, sir. It's corporate policy. We can't give a loan to someone with your credit history. Why would that be a problem? There's nothing wrong with my perfectly marvelous credit history. Let me assure you I'm a very rich and important man. I don't know what to tell you. We can't approve your loan, sir. Well, rest assured that Mr. Grouse will hear about this. And when he does, well, I'm sure you can expect some very froggy consequences. Very froggy indeed. Oh, I'm sorry you had to witness that, Jimmy. It's nothing to worry about. Just some standard business for a high-profile business type such as myself. It's very complicated. I'm sure you wouldn't get it. Anyway, it was great seeing you again, but I have more pressing matters to attend to. You might as well just move on, Jimmy. This place is a pit of vultures. And I'm not talking about Mr. Vulture, my old racquetball partner. He's a real stand-up guy. Every day I pray to the goddess. First it was to protect us from Dark Demon, then it was to protect us from the dragon. What catastrophe will befall Kingland next? I feel so sorry for the king. He gave up his three daughters for the safety of the kingdom. Long live the goddess. May she deliver us from the dominion of the dragon. Hey, Jimmy. Feels pretty good to be out of that creepy continent, huh? How did I get here? I hitched another ride with Captain Fish's crew. They're off looking for some kind of secret treasure. Losing the princesses is a national tragedy. I was the president of their fan club before they got abducted. My favorite? Why, Princess Honeysuckle, of course. Here's what I'm looking for. Training sword for Jimmy. I don't know if I want that. I have to see what her magic stat is. Blocky armor. This is good for both of them, but I can only afford one of them at the moment. Pulverizing light we have. If I can get to the clubhouse, I want to try to see if I can find an area that has cheaper stuff than this. I really thought this was the place to set up shop permanently. Lots of business, good weather, nice people. Too bad they try to buy everything with copper coins. Ah, so he can equip that. So I'm going to lose out on a little power for the attack power I get in exchange. It's totally worth it. So this is only a 2-point increase and then some magic protection. What was it for her? She loses out on attack power. So I can give him Jack's phone and turn him into an attacker. This park is my favorite place in all of Kingland. You know, the hero James used to live here. They say he lost his life fighting Dark Demon. The dog's eyes follow you closely. Suit yourself. That sucked. Okay, folks, animal cruelty. You may want to cover your eyes for this. The dog growls, so you let him go. Just one. Probably the music for the area. I'm not gonna bother trying to buy any of the new set stuff. Plain and simply, I can't afford all of it. Yeah, I'd rather just save the money. This is King's Tower. The king lives here. So do his daughters. Well, they used to. Well, if you knights stop sucking at your jobs, maybe you'd still have your princesses. Have you considered that one? Didn't think so. This is Knight's Tower. Knights are here. You know the old saying, folks. Once a king, always a king. But once a knight is enough. Choosing that weird fat guy as a princess was the strangest thing I've had to do to protect the kingdom. Maybe he'll keep the dragon full for longer than a week. No matter how you slice it, the kingdom's not of princesses. I don't know how much longer we can keep the dragon from destroying us. I mean, how do you fight that thing? It's huge. What kind of dragon only eats princesses? Talk about having expensive taste. Well, what do you think? Is that strong enough material to go into my act? I'm thinking about becoming a stand-up comedian. Only knights belong in Knight's Tower. Be on your best behavior. I would hate to have to throw you in jail. It wouldn't keep me. You'd just be wasting both of our time. This is the arena. It's pretty empty right now, but you can go in as a tourist. The only thing the king loves more than the arena is his daughter, so he's probably too busy worrying about them to keep the arena operating. I'm sorry, the king has decreed the arena to be closed. When the arena's not operating, nobody really comes here. Honestly, I'd rather be hanging out at Aurora's Tavern, too. Even when the arena's up and running, we just get meatheads in here. And this is the only place left. This place feels so empty without the princesses. Could they be in the basement? Nope, no princesses here. Although there was a bed, I should point out. Can't read that. Mirror. Is there a way to wake her? The king and the chancellor are in an important meeting. No one should be permitted. So I'm not sure which way I should go. Let's see what Jimmy has to say. Jimmy can rest here and go level up later. Fascinating, Jimmy, fascinating. Anyway, this is going to be my premier form for the time being. Real quick, it is currently level 12. In terms of attack power, I'm saying at 73 compared to his mom at 59. So we're quite a bit stronger than we were on our way in. We'll go left first. So I always go into town and heal. So if we're lucky, I can get the other piece of equipment here. The thing that I need to steal from the scarecrow dude or whatever I think it was. I've been thinking it would be pretty nice to settle down. Not really an adventuring type. Captain Fish is a nice enough person, but he really exhausts me. The reason I joined the crew is because I wanted to learn the cardinal directions. Do you know there are 4? Fascinating. Jimmy, what an adventurous lad. No doubt you come all the way to this faraway land to score some super secret hidden treasure. Too bad. That treasure belongs to the crew of the Sea Worm. What treasure? Don't play daft boy. I know you're here to swipe it out from under our noses. You'll never get me to admit the treasure is located in the Eastern Temple in East King's March. Drat. Well, look all you want, old sport. You won't be able to solve the secret of the temple. I know we haven't been able to. These monuments are fascinating, don't you think? They're also in the Temple of Eastern King's March, but they don't have these markings. Wonder what it means. Well, maybe one day we'll figure it out. 230 EXP. Welcome to Chuff Temple. Long ago, the thief Chuff was one of the 4 heroes who defeated Dark Demon. This was the 3rd temple built by the king out of gratitude. It is said that Chuff amassed a number of wonderful treasures over the course of this journey. He loves those treasures more than anything and will never let them out of his sight. I was thinking about trying some slimes. Actually, we can try the bird real quick. That's a load of crap. So anyway, the Ghoul Thief, I think it's called, has something for you to steal. It's just the thing will bounce if given the opportunity, so don't take too long. Immunodeficiency. Ever heard of it? Of course you have. Maybe you already have been afflicted by it. In case you need a refresher, this awful status effect makes it impossible to heal. Better take your vitamins. So, does that give me the whole fruity set now? We have 4 marvelous coins. We only have those 2. That sucks. So I don't know what it was that I stole from the other guy. Anyway, we still need to find the thief. In the meantime, I'm going back to Bear. Shiny rubies. 20% interest on my empty bank account. The RNG is just too strong this game. And it's stacked against me. So overall, we're not really having a problem with damage. It's just the sheer number of hits. And I don't really want to sit down and grind or anything until we have Lars, at least, to make these fights go a little bit easier so I can pick off the guys who basically just get in the way. The ones who don't have something that I need. I'm not sure it's worth it to even mess around with the flower on the mud golem. I was about to say, this should be getting close to leveling. So the Naga had the vanity mirror. Brave Sir Knight, you've come all this way to save me. I'm Princess Honeysuckle, the king's eldest daughter. The kingdom was in trouble, so I was the first to sacrifice myself. Thought the dragon was going to eat me, but just put me in this shabby place. Well, it's not so bad. Sometimes I sing lovely songs and the rats dance for me. Whatever you say, Cinderella. Thank you so much. Now I can return to Kingland. There are quite scary monsters around, though. I'll just follow you if it's no big deal. So do I have to get all of them, or can I just get her out now? The Naga is the most obnoxious enemy here, by far. Helga's the only one who can hit her because she just bats her eyelashes, Jimmy can't do anything for 2 turns, and then you eat the ice spell because screw you, that's why. So I have 300 bucks. I'm probably gonna tuck that into the bank just in case. If I'm gonna run into crap like that, I'll again. So yeah, I guess we have to get all of them. It's gonna really suck if I have to go back into that room to get her again. So I wonder. Now can I do it? That sucks. Game's broken. It's faster to get the slime this way. What are you looking at? Princess Raspberry, the king's second daughter. My sister sacrificed herself like some big idiot, so I chased after the dragon. I was gonna punch her in the stomach so hard it'd puke her up. Turns out I didn't even eat her, and I just ended up hurting my hand. Locked me up in this okay room. It's not that much different than my room back home. Being a middle child's tough. No one pays attention to me. Not even that cruddy dragon. Them's the breaks, kid. So what, you're some big hero? Well, I mean, thank you? Well, too bad. I was gonna break out on my own once I mastered the 10-brick exploding fist technique. Whatever. I'm just gonna follow you for now in case you need some backup. Well, there was a little bit of good news. Yeah, I have no idea whether it's worthwhile to mess with the Golem's flower or not. There goes a bunch of MP. This book is tattered and faded from time. It's impossible to even read the title. As long as the Naga doesn't bat her eyelashes, Ursine Jimmy makes extremely short work of her. How close am I to level? Not even close. That one's getting a little closer. We need to become Blob Jimmy. Who are you? I'm Princess Stinkweed, the youngest and prettiest princess. After my other sisters got captured by the dragon, somebody grabbed me when I was asleep, stuffed me in a garbage bag, and dumped me outside of the dragon's castle. The dragon liked me best until that new girl showed up. She's so beautiful. Can't compete with that. Now I'm in this room, which is kind of gross. I bet it really hurts my back. Viruses will key with that immunodeficiency thing that information guy was telling you about. I wouldn't bear form to try to speed through that fight. Oh great, I can finally get out of this dump. My feet are getting tired, so you might need to carry me back home. Whatever you say, Ruto. So, what was up here? That was the library. fucking shit. Goes on a rampage because fuck you. I might show that fight just to show how bullshit this can be at times. Game decide, yeah, you're not going anywhere, fuck you. Zappers, a lot of these indie games don't really give you much recourse to that. And a lot of them seem to think that's really great game design. So I'm gonna drop a save here because I don't want to walk back. I don't know if the boss is right here or what. Okay, we're close to leveling. I mean, hitting the 15 breakpoint, not the leveling part. Like, the good news about the green exclamation points is that means that you're actually far enough in terms of level to where you're supposed to be here. Lars! Lars, you're alright. Yeah, it's not bad here at all. Dragon lets me sleep in a big comfy bed. She brings me snacks and stuff. She? Yeah, guess you could call her my girlfriend. I mean, she wouldn't be my first choice, but beggars can't be choosers. Lars, you should really demand more of yourself. Oh, I guess there are some drawbacks. Like, for one, I can't play video games. I also miss being able to hang out with you and Jimmy. Plus, there's the constant fear of being eaten by her. But maybe it's best for me. That way I won't be in the way. Well, guess what? That's too bad. What kind of big sister would I be if I just left you here? Lars, I want you to come with us. We're family. We belong together. Okay. We should probably get going. She'll be pretty mad if she saw me trying to leave without her. Uh-oh. So I'd prefer this to go by rather quickly, which of course means that's not going to happen. So I actually want to lead off with Rampage, because I want to do the self-inflicted stun. Undulate, counterstand, wow. That's not too bad. Let's do it. Like a mesmerizing lava lamp. So, I don't know why he regens, but he's regenning. Let's try counter stance. Okay, now we can establish that that is indeed a magic attack, as the name would strongly imply. Overall, I'm just gonna leave him be. just gonna have him keep spamming the provoke move. So I wanted to use Rampage in the event that it would stun me. The dragon, that is, would stun me. As is, she seems pretty lax. Quiver's like a mesmerizing lava lamp. Okay, so now it's actually physically attacking. Let's try counter stance. Yeah, I'm probably never gonna get that to work, am I? So the whole eye batting thing, hopefully you can see, it just screws Jimmy royally. Toothy grin. I'm gonna guard, and then I'm gonna do a counter stance here. We'll do the head-on collision. High five Jimbo. Have him guard. So here comes the fire spell. Let's go blob. So it looks like that's all the dragon's going to be doing from here on out. I know that we had safety there, it's just there wasn't really anything else for me to do at the moment. Kinda curious how the magic's gonna fare. This thing's just not consistently physically attacking for me to make use of counter stance. Kinda wish I could get a MP regen thing for Helga at this rate. It's also really odd that the dragon is so badly hurt by fire. Toothy grin. So normally it'll bat its eyelashes first. So is it just gonna immediately breathe fire, or is this fire 2? Fire 3 still. And it looks like it's just as potent even though it's less telegraphed. Poison did expire, I'm going blob. I was contemplating having her high five herself, but I think she's okay. guys thought I was crazy for healing Lars, didn't you? So Toothy Grin means it's good to go. Incoming Fire Breath. I'm gonna stay in blob form until the poison expires, and I'll jump over to Bear. So I think I have the Roman candle if I wanted to start with the thing, but I don't really care to. Kinda wish I had Bully equipped. Made some inroads there. So the dragon is free to go after whoever it wants right now. We're gonna Undulate to get that back on Lars. So I'm trying to figure out right now in terms of like macro stuff is, what, am I going to get Buck back, or do I have to make a party out of Jimmy, his parents, and his uncle? All or nothing, folks. $4,500. Jimmy's 22, Helga's 22, no word on Lars. Shh, it's okay. We had something special here. I can't deny that. But it never would have worked out between us. For one, you're a fire-breathing dragon and I'm a regular person. I've gotta go now. Sometimes you have to love someone enough to let them go. I hope you understand. Lars, I'm so proud of you. Thanks, sis. Guess we better take the princesses back home. That's what you do at the end of a video game. Don't you want to change out of that dress? Oh, right. Forgot about it. It's kind of comfortable. That's better. Now we can party. So we'll give him these if he ever swings. And here's how his regen is coming into play. So what does Helga have now that I think about it? Oh, resistant to 6 sleep. So she doesn't even need this then. Give her the keepsake. Imagination-wise, yeah, that bear should have leveled up a few times after that fight. We now have Fierce Growl as our AoE. Kinda nice that they give you a fountain here, since no other dungeon has done that to now. Then again, this Okay, so undulating combat stance, wherever this python thing is, on Lars will just shred those golems. Would like to get the bear form a little stronger if I'm not going to have a better physical attacker than Jimmy. Don't you miss Buck already, guys? Jimmy, right? By the order of the king, you need to come with me. Jimmy! My daughters have told me how you braved Castle Dragon and rescued them from the clutches of the evil dragon. In my books, that makes you a pretty cool guy. I haven't seen such bravery since the legendary hero sacrificed himself to defeat Dark Demon when I was but a young prince. I'm sorry for trusting your uncle as the princess and leaving him out for the dragon to capture. The dragon would have surely destroyed Kingland if we didn't appease it. Since your uncle was an outsider, it was a big political victory for me to sacrifice him rather than one of my own people. Turns out that it was a really jerk move on my part. Sorry everyone can't be as cool as you, Jimmy. Aren't you going to knight him, Daddy? That's not really an honor for outsiders. Daddy, he saved us. Speak for yourself. I just needed 1, maybe 2 hours max. Living with the dragon wasn't so bad. If you screamed at it enough, it would cough up partially digested goats and fish and stuff. You two should be more thankful. Because of Jimmy, we can finally sleep in our own beds. Please, Daddy. Fine. I can't say no to you, honey. Jimmy, I hereby bestow upon you the title of knight. You will now be known throughout Kingland, as Sir Jimmy the Grumpy. And to think, the Chancellor convinced me to have you arrested for trespassing. If it takes a trespasser to save the kingdom, then I'll just have to change the laws to make trespassing legal. I can do that. It's one of my powers as king. Oh, speak of the devil. I'm going to give that Chancellor a piece of my mind. Chancellor. Yes, my liege? As it turns out, Jimmy wasn't a criminal at all. He was actually quite a nice young man. I'm afraid you're mistaken, my liege. Jimmy isn't a good boy at all. He couldn't have saved your daughters. In fact, he kidnapped them. We're lucky we were able to apprehend him before he did anything to them. Yes, of course. Jimmy, you'll have lots of time in a cold, dark cell to think about why kidnapping is wrong. Daddy, that's not what happened. I'm sorry, honey. I know you're my daughter, but I'm also the king. I have to enforce the law of the land. Now that your daughters have returned, perhaps this would be a good chance to reopen the arena. Excellent idea. Jimmy, you and your cohorts will be forced to fight for our amusement in the arena. If you win, you'll still get life in prison, but at least you'll avoid dying in the tournament. Sounds fun, right? Hello, Jimmy. I'm speaking directly into your mind. I'm going to make sure that you die in the tournament. But first, I'm going to kill your uncle. Then I'm going to kill your mother. I'll hunt down your father next. Oh, and your brother? I already have him. Enjoy the tournament, Jimmy. Fight as hard as you can. It will change nothing. Well, folks, this is where I'm going to put the break in the video because I kind of need to take a break, and this is good time as any. I don't know how long this tournament's going to last, and the session's been going quite a while as is. I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.